Hi, you're watching the program video for the Queen Mary University of London DU Partner Program. We'll go over some quick things you need to know before applying to this program. Let's start with what makes this program unique. Students usually take 4 modules per semester at Queen Mary. The program has a wide range of classes, so it's a good fit for most majors. Check the module listing and make sure all the classes you're interested in are open to study abroad students. Look for a yes under the Open to Associates column. English and theater students should check out the thematic programs at the well-known QMUL School of English and Drama. It offers complimentary classes with experts in the field. Queen Mary now partners with Arcadia University to offer an optional internship program for eligible students. Students who choose to participate do an unpaid 4-credit internship for up to 24 hours per week in lieu of one of their 4 Queen Mary classes. This is a wonderful professional development opportunity, but it also is a significant commitment. Be prepared to have less time for travel and exploration if opting in. Queen Mary is located in East End, London, in the Mile End neighborhood. It's a more affordable area and offers a more realistic look at a neighborhood where Londoners actually live and work. The city center is about 40 minutes away on the underground or bus, with stops for both on the main road just outside campus. Queen Mary staff say Mile End has a hipster feel. It's more susceptible to petty crime than some other areas of London, especially after dark. Please use DU's health and safety resources to research the area and determine how comfortable you are with this before applying. The health and safety section of the handbook has information on how to contact International SOS, and you can find a list of recent returnees by program in DU Passport. Most students live in on-campus housing, a short walk from most academic buildings. Now we'll talk about London and the UK in general. This section is the same for all London programs, and students applying to multiple programs in London only need to watch it once, but don't forget to mention this video in your essays for each program. London is a large international city. Students sometimes feel overwhelmed, especially at first. You'll be navigating public transportation and your budget independently. And depending on your program location, and your internship location if you have one, your commute could be much longer than you're used to in Denver. Just like in Denver, many, but not all locals speak English, so you'll also hear foreign languages around the city. As with all larger cities, you'll need to be more aware of your surroundings. You'll stand out from locals, which makes you more of a target for petty crimes like pickpocketing. London does have a higher cost of living than Denver, so students should budget appropriately. There are resources in the DU Study Abroad Handbook to help. Of course, public transportation is a great way to get around the city, but it's also an added expense. See the program brochure for more details about student discounts. The academic system is quite different than what you're used to in the US. The following section talks about what to expect in the UK in general. This section is the same for all UK programs, so students applying to multiple programs there only need to watch it once. But don't forget to mention this video in your essays. Let's start with the academics. This is generally the biggest point of culture shock for our students nominated to the UK. Students typically take classes with locals and other international students, but it can be hard to make local friends because most upperclassmen have already found their friend groups and are familiar with their departments. The British academic system is quite different than what you're used to in the US. For example, your entire class grade will most likely come entirely from one paper or exam. Grading is stricter, but DU tries to account for that when converting your grades to DU equivalents. Check out the Global Grade and Credit Scales for details. The British academic system is built around students being responsible for their own learning independently outside of class. You'll find professors may be less accessible and syllabi may be more ambiguous. You'll also find most lower-level modules meet in large lecture-style classes. When choosing classes, mind the prerequisites, as most upper-level modules have prerequisites. Make sure you have backup options, as registration sometimes doesn't happen until you're on the ground. Disability accommodations may look different in the UK as well. For example, they usually cannot give double time for tests, and are limited to time and a half maximum. Reach out to your program directly to see what's possible. And read the academic section of the UK guide linked at the bottom of each brochure to make sure you understand the British instruction style and grading. It goes into detail on what to expect at a British university. Now let's look at support. Most of our UK partners offer direct enroll options. This means you're directly enrolled at the university and treated similar to a transfer student. Like at most European universities, you'll find British staff are more hands-off than you're used to. Most UK universities offer a medium level of support, which is much lower than the high level of support at DU. UK universities expect students to be on top of deadlines and requirements, try to find answers and solve issues independently, and to communicate any questions or concerns in a timely manner. If you're looking for a program with more support, check out the University of Reading, which is only 30 to 60 minutes from London. It even has a meal plan. The international office at your host university can help you find the correct people to talk to if you have questions or concerns, but you'll need to reach out with any issues. Staff will do their best to help within the confines of what's reasonable in the local culture and norms. Some international offices also organize a few small activities in the city throughout the term. Finally, let's talk about UK housing. You'll find housing options are practical and Brits place function over form. Students should expect older buildings, which may have imperfections like small cracks in the walls. Like most of the world, Brits use less energy than Americans. You may not have air conditioning, and heating may be different than you're used to in the US. Most UK universities don't offer meal plans. Rather, most students can expect to be placed in an individual room with a shared kitchen and bath. Students will need to budget and prepare for cooking their own meals. Be sure to read the housing section of DU's UK guide and make sure you understand what to expect. Now you have a better idea of what to expect studying abroad in the UK on this program. Remember to mention this video in your essays for the program, and best of luck.